Harry, guys.
Well played, Don. You looked like you had a bit of zip about you today.
Yeah, look, it was a pleasing effort from our guys. We knew we were in for a big challenge today, based on Richmond being a quality team and B coming off a loss last week, and I was really pleased with the way the players committed themselves to the contest and got that result.
Goals from turnover, I think you had a few. Has that been a focus?
No, not necessarily a focus. It's more, we've spent a fair bit of time working on how we want to move the ball, and some of that obviously comes off turnover. So some of what you saw today was a result of some of that work we've been doing. I've
noticed in a lot of matches, you're getting goals from out the back. Is that just a trend that's crept into the game, maybe, but with fewer rotations? I don't know what. How do you see?
No, I don't. I mean, I think you're always a chance to get a goal out the back, depending on how hard the opposition is pressing up the ground, and I think we had a few chances today, probably less than last week. But each side employs a slightly different defensive mechanism, and today we had a few opportunities to get at the back, but we had to find another way at times as well.
Given the way the game started and they really piled the pressure on and they were clearly coming out to make a bit of a statement, what did you make of the way you rallied and managed to take a 2-goal lead in the quarter time? Yeah,
it was really pleasing. I mean, I thought after 5 or 6 minutes she was on in there, and our guys were prepared for that. And it probably took us a little while to settle, but I thought after that initial onslaught we really settled in and got to work, and I was really proud of our guys, the way they, from that point on, kept up with the contested stuff and the pressure around the ball.
Were you a bit surprised when Alex Rance went to Eddie Betts in the first bounce?
Oh, not really. We'd sort of talked that being a possibility, and we obviously know Alex is a quality defender and plays quite quick and tall, so it was always a chance that Alex was going to go to Eddie.
You must have been pleased with how Betts held up then against Alex?
Yeah, look, I was really happy with Eddie's game today. I mean, he's as we know, he's a quality small forward of the comp. Today he finished his work well, but some of his pressure forward, along with a lot of our forwards. Pleasing part today for us really was the consistency of our group and the evenness of our group. Is we're not going to be a footy club that's going to rely on Eddie to get it done or Tex to get it done. We want all contributors, and our forward line today all did their bit. Some of the numbers don't suggest they were stellar in terms of statistically, but from a possession viewpoint, but a lot of their work off the ball was the level we want.
Don, given you have 2 blokes pull out before the game, you come off a massive showdown win, and it's over here, and you know what Richmond's going to throw at you. What does today say about this team?
Well, for me, we had 2 guys go out. One of the benefits we've had is a healthy list. So the 2 guys who come in today, in Riley Knight and Jared Lyons, both in good form in the SANFL. So they come in confident. They come in with a clear way they want to play. And from a team viewpoint, the reality is this industry doesn't allow you to dwell on either losses or wins. We've got to, and it was pretty clear, my message after last week's game, as good as a win as it was against Port, it got us 4 points, and today was a different challenge. And again, really pleased with the maturity of the group to be able to put that aside, come over here, face that challenge and play the sort of footy we were able to, is a good sign.
Do you reckon your skills are slick enough to match it with the absolute best in the competition? I mean, they just look so sharp today.
Yeah, well, look, we've done a lot of work on that, and yeah, when we were able to move the ball, in different ways, we were able to get it pretty slick on the way through. But the challenge again against all teams is pressure, and that's the thing that can bring that undone. But I was really pleased with, and we turned a few over today. We made a few errors on the way through, but that's going to happen. I was pleased with the fact that we kept pursuing or keep trying to take those options, because that's the way ultimately we want to play.
Do you see yourself as one of the sides that can push for a top 4 spot?
It's round 3. For us, we've got Sydney next Saturday night. I think in this industry you'd be foolhardy if you look too far forward. Reality for us is we enjoy today. The guys played well, and then we get ready. Now we're back into the groove of we recover, we prepare, we plan, and we get ready for Sydney next Saturday night.
What do you make of Sydney so far?
Sorry.
To an outsider, it looks like you're starting better than expected. From the inside, how do you feel about Adelaide's start?
I don't really look at. I'm not sitting there before the season going, what does it look like and where can we be? For me, it's more, as I say, it's pretty cliched, but it's pretty straight down the line. It's week to week for us. We can't afford to look any further forward. We did some things today which we're really happy with, some things which we keep working on. So there's some areas we're still working in, in terms of wanting to improve, and the challenges keep coming. But I'm not one sitting back looking, going, oh, we thought we'd be here, we thought we'd be there. Reality is we want to win every game we play.
What do you make of Sydney so far?
Oh, they've been a fantastic team, and they've shown that this year already that they're going to continue in that vein. So, once again, we enjoy this, but we get ready for Sydney next Saturday night.
Last couple, guys.
There was one passage in the, I think, second half of the second quarter when they actually were on top for a while. What happened?
Well, it's the nature of the game. All that happens is you start losing the ball around the contest and they get some momentum out of there. That just shows that, again, those areas we want to eradicate from our game if we can. But we've got to make sure we're playing at a high level for longer against really good teams. Otherwise, you give them opportunity. And so, pleasingly, our players responded, and those little areas of the game we keep working on.
Just with Sydney, I'm just curious, would you watch the second half of the game now on the bus or something, or wait till you get home?
I'll probably watch it when I get home or during the week. So we'll keep an eye on that as best we can, but probably got a little bit of time to have a bit of a break now and just sort of recover and then have a look at Sydney during the week. So, yeah, that's what we'll do.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your
Thanks,
time.
guys.